back. You're listening to the morning show, WRMN. And we got Maria and Lupe here from Critters. So how cool is that? So we are going to be, or Dave's going to try to get me freaked out with these snakes. Because I told him I made the mistake of saying, wow, snakes sometimes kind of creep me out. And now everybody's all set. There you go. So I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. Your mics are on, everybody. Why don't we introduce you? Maria?
I am Maria Navarez-Lott from Critters Pet Shop in South Elgin. I am the store owner.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've owned a pet store for 3 years. Prior to that, I owned another grooming and pet store for another 2 years. So I've been in the business for about 5 years, but an animal lover all my life.
But this is not just a regular pet shop, right? You have a lot of the reptiles in there as well?
Yeah, a little different than most pet shops. We do a lot of reptiles, exotics, small animals, and we don't do dogs. Our store is a little too small for dogs, but we do small animals, cats, bunnies, guinea pigs, you name it, chinchillas, and lots of reptiles.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Very good. And pretty soon we're going to get to those things. Hold on, we have one person real quick. Sure. Hey, you're on the air. Who do we have?
Morning, Zena. Morning, Tizo and Jess. How are you?
How are you? You know, did you see who we have on? Are you watching the YouTube?
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have you guys call back after we get done with Critters, like before the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to get this interview going. If you have watched it, if you're going to put it on video, watch this because we got snakes. Back. We got snakes and call back, and then we'll get your questions in, all right?
All right, cool.
Thanks for calling, Sue. Appreciate it.
Okay, so
welcome.
Everybody, we got Maria and them. We got Critters into here. We've been talking about this all week, and let's get this party started here. And what was your name again?
My name's Lupe.
What is it?
Lupe.
Okay, so what snake do you have with you right now?
So this guy here is a ball python. Specifically, we call this a banana ball python. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is pretty much a really good example of a pretty good sized male here. He's about 4 years old. His name is Sunday, and he's an absolute puppy dog.
And people get some misconceptions about snakes.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
They are very friendly. They are very sociable, and because we have a 4.5 foot corn snake, you know.
Sweet.
And his name is Zombie.
Zombie, I love it.
Yeah, and Zombie is very sociable. He always wants to come out, but he's an escape artist. He's escaped a couple of times.
You know what? I've got a couple like that, yeah.
Yeah, and they want to get out. But so now that we moved him closer to the window so he could see outside now. So we made an adjustment. So for those of you who are watching, snakes ain't what you think they are, you know. Like they're very sociable. Look at him. He's got this guy on him, and all he wants to do is just get away and do his snake thing. He's got that tongue sticking out there.
That's all it is. He just wants to explore.
And he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's happy.
Oh, ours is.
And I'm not afraid of snakes. How are you feeling, Dean?
Well, you know, I think I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, I like how that.
It's not like it's a spider over here.
Yeah.
You know, I keep saying that spider thing because you just love to try and get me scared off of this snake. But you know what? Watching Lupe handle this guy. I mean, and when you say python, what do you think? You think that big thing with the...
You think Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Anaconda.
Yeah, with the little... God, those like scare the hell out of me.
Hello.
And I get they're not poisonous. I understand it because you can't in this area have, you know, poisonous snakes. Bob. But the idea is I always thought that they would still bite you. And that was the thing. I don't want to be bitten by because... You know, they're not going to let go. Like a cat. Mm-hmm. You ever get a cat that claws you and they just don't release? See, that's what I envision like the snake to be. But... You know, look at them with their little tongue out there. Is that their sensory, like?
Yeah, so that's exactly how they
like
smell. That's how they
feel?
take in all of the smells. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And quite honestly, I had no exposure to any exotics. So when I bought the store about 3 years ago, I was a cat and dog person. That's it all my life.
Mary, just a little bit closer.
Yeah, a little bit closer. Well, she's trying not to squish the snake because I got one that's just hanging out by me and starting to slither up me, which doesn't bother me.
Really?
Yeah, he can crawl on me if he wants. Yeah, I'm not afraid of snakes.
So when am I going to get a chance to hold one of these guys?
Would you like to know?
Yeah, I'd like to.
All right, this is
got a couple more here.
Now, how long is he? While you're doing this, we'll talk about the other critter next to us. How long is he, real quick?
This guy over here, he's sitting about 4 foot, which is a pretty good size for a male ball python. A female will get up to maybe about 5 or 6 foot. And,
okay.
How do you know if it's a male or female? There's a way to tell?
There is, yeah. So they've got something called a cloaca. Now that's like It's kind of like a slit down towards the bottom of their tail. And after, you can kind of massage the area a little bit, let's not get too into
Yeah, I get you.
detailed. But yeah, that'll give you an idea if you're working with a male or a female.
And how old would this
I
snake
think
be?
you're working with
This one here
females.
is 4 years old.
And what's his name?
His name is Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, so while he's doing that, Maria, do you want to pull up what we got here?
Put him on over
I feel
here.
like Johnny Carson on a Tonight Show. You know, I mean, he always got all the critters around him.
Look, he's by my face, Dave. Look. Holy shit, he's by my face, and I'm not freaking out.
There you
Nope,
go.
nope, no reason
Watch the
to.
face, though. You don't want to start on the face. He's in his ear.
Hold on. He's got it around my
You
head.
want to help him?
You wanna go grab it?
You want to help him get him around the neck there, and
Well,
just
he's
teach
wrapping
him.
around the headphone.
There you go. That's
there
how you
we
got
go.
it. But now, Dean, you got to
Oh,
watch it
yeah.
because he's going to want to move, and you just got to keep your hand keeping him in one place, like Lupe was doing.
Hmm?
But he's actually looking at your neck. He's going to take a bite there.
That's Is he right by
And
my
all I'm
face?
thinking, liability insurance, my liability insurance.
Oh, he's in the back of my neck. isn't he?
yeah.
He's
I
okay.
feel
He's
him.
just exploring.
Yeah.
Hey, look
he's just
around.
exploring. So
Well,
what do-
this one's not moving.
Maria, who do we have here?
Lupe, which snake is this?
So that's
Okay.
Peanut. She's also a ball python. She's a really good example of what a normal ball python would look like. This is
they're
what they
not
look like out in the wild.
Because she's wrapped up all around this
She's not
chair
leaving.
like, I am
Oh, yeah.
not leaving. She's camera shy, isn't she?
Maybe just a little bit.
Wow.
So everybody, we have Maria from Critters here. You guys are a nonprofit organization.
We have the retail portion of our
We
store.
gotta keep it in
retail
mind.
portion of our store,
they
which
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
we sell American
Is he
food.
strong?
Yeah, it's a muscle. It's a muscle.
Let me give you a hand here.
Yeah, you might want to help Dean because
It's all wrapped up.
Put it back to the front.
I think you could do
Let me try
better.
and just hold him like.
yeah,
Maybe I'll just try to
you can
do-
do better with a smaller snake, Dean.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
pretty good
Maybe
size.
switch him out with the
What
baby.
do you not a puppy dog and a kid? You can't
I
hold
like
them
the
like
way this
that. Yeah,
one
there
looks.
you go.
I mean, this one's really
There you
good
go.
looking too.
Okay,
that's a pretty
so
snake.
Peanut
So-
over here is just curled up over this chair.
Peanut's not moving.
Yeah, Peanut's not moving. Peanut is happy sitting next to me.
look at
Oh, Peanut can stay there. We can pull another snake out. Well, if we got to put one away, do they get aggressive against each other?
They definitely do not. No.
Oh, okay. So they're actually friends.
There you go.
Well, you
Oh,
can't-
Peanut can stay here. That's fine. Well, if when Peanut's ready to be, not being camera shy, we'll do that. GD Delay says
I
hilarious.
like you though.
Look at him. I thought I'd be scared. You know what? And they're not slimy.
No.
What
They're not. They're
this
very
guy's
smooth.
pretty
They're
cool.
not wet or slimy in any way.
Hi.
They're very cool feeling,
Hey,
I
pal.
will say.
So Critters is located in South Elgin.
582
Correct.
South Randall Road.
Okay.
So when I bought Critters 3 years ago, Critters 3 years ago, I had no exposure to any reptiles, exotics. It was cat and dog, strictly cat and dog all my life.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of an adjustment because snakes is not something that I would like as a pet. But I got to know them, I got to understand snakes, and I'm okay with them now. And there is a big, huge snake population
Yeah.
in our area. And so a lot of teenagers get their snakes, their parents get their snakes, and then when they go to college, they're looking to rehome their snakes. So we take only surrenders. We do not actively purchase snakes. These are
You got
surrenders.
plenty.
Yeah, you have plenty. Yep. Go ahead.
And one of the things
one like
too is you also sell the food for snakes like rats and mice, and they're
It's unfortunate. Yes. So
it's unfortunate, but that's
unfortunate,
nature.
but
That's the way.
it
That's
is.
how.
Yes.
That's the food chain.
And we've had people that come as far as an hour away looking for feeders
Right.
because
Right.
not everybody sells feeders.
right.
Right.
Yeah, it blew me away. So when I bought the store, I didn't want to sell feeders because I thought I just don't want to deal with the whole rat thing. And people kept coming in, calling, and eventually
Yeah.
I gave in. But luckily, I have people like Lupe managing the store,
And you manage the store.
I do. Yes,
job.
I do.
and we call him Lupe the Rat Guy because
The red man. Right.
yeah,
Ratuli.
he's
There we
Rat
go.
Dooley.
Rat
There you
Loopy.
go.
Rat Loopy.
Yeah.
So really, Peanut is just sitting down here by my crotch and just loving this. I'm not worried about it. Just a little bit about something getting bit, but other than that,
Just a little something.
yeah, that's why I'm moving very slowly here. What do you have here for a snake?
This one right here is it's another ball python. It's just a baby.
Yeah.
Kind of gives you a good idea of the size difference. If you wouldn't mind, I'll hold her up right next to this guy here, Mr. Dave.
Yeah, you can go around the side. And then, folks, we are going to take a quick commercial break. at the bottom of the hour. This is one we have no control over. And then we'll be back, and you can watch some more of these snakes from Critters. We got Maria and Lupe in here from Critters, and we're going to talk more about what they sell there for feeding these critters, where they're located. You can come on in and check out. You got more than just snakes.
Yes.
You got bearded dragons.
We have bearded dragons. We have other critters, non-reptile. We don't.
No
we have
turtles.
tortoises.
Tortoises?
We have tortoises.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You'll tell the difference when we come back?
Yep.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
great. We'll be back in just a few short moments, everybody. The morning show right here with Maria Lupe from Critters.
And is there an attack command that I can teach that snake to just choke him or bite him?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. This guy's too
Your
cool.
ex-wife would like it.
Yeah, I bet
She'd
she
laugh
would.
her ass off on the radio. She would be like, that snake just ate him.
This guy's
We'll be back after this break, folks. How are you going to turn the microphone down with the snake wrapped around you?
The Elgin newspaper, 100 years ago today. These are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock, sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on July 16th, 1926. Handlers of the bear cage of the Robbins Brothers Circus and the 3 Bruins housed within it staged a bit of excitement not announced on the program. The cage was being hauled to the train down Highland Avenue last night when it rolled heavily over and tipped over near McClure Avenue. The cage door sprung open and 2 of the bears gazed at the onlookers with sniffing noses, apparently undecided on the question of sampling human meat. A circus hand shooed them back and closed the door. In their efforts to right the huge cage, the drivers and helpers used practically the width of Highland Avenue, partly blocking traffic. Soon the cage was righted, and what many people claimed to have been the best performance of the show passed peacefully away. The Lord's Park has been proclaimed as one of the beauty spots of the state, with more than its share of placid pools and winding roadways through arched trees. Plans are being developed for making the park still more attractive. Present plans call for another artificial lake to be located north of the Franklin Street entranceway and east of the Grand Boulevard. The lake to be fed from Clear Spring Creek. Due to the obliging topography of the land, the entire project can be completed at comparatively little cost. In fact, without an extra appropriation of funds, the commissioner believes.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
Is back or neck pain keeping you from living the life you love? At St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, our spine specialists help patients get back to moving, working, and enjoying life again, often with minimally invasive treatments and faster recovery. The care you need, the expertise you trust, right here in your community. Visit stjosephelgin.com to schedule a consultation. St. Joseph Hospital, celebrating 125 years of compassionate care.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Starting today, an air quality alert is in effect. This morning, smoke with a high near 91. Tonight, smoke continues with a low around 71 and a slight chance of rain. Looking ahead to Friday, areas of smoke linger with a high near 90. Currently, it's 73 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
You bought an RV, and you got an automatic discount from Progressive by bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RVer should heed. You don't need to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either, because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself and Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Still here, still talking, still way too awake for this hour. Wake up, Fox River Valley. It's the WRMN Morning Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to WRMN Radio 1410 AM, the morning show here with Tizo and Dino. We're downtown Elgin. And we got snakes in the studio, everybody. We got Maria. We got Lupe here. We got Peanut, who is still down here by my crotch. He's not moving.
That is Xena.
And we got Xena, too.
The Princess Warrior?
Right here. Here's Xena.
Ah, okay. That way we got the name.
That's right.
Oh, okay. So you're a Princess
Beautiful
Warrior.
color,
guy.
huh? These snakes are majestic. They're beautiful.
A unique color.
They come in all types of colors and patterns. That's one of the things that really enthralls me about them.
Just fascinating.
Right.
I got a belt this color.
Oh.
Well, it's not a snakeskin belt.
No, it's
that is a beautiful snake. That is a wonderful color right there.
Thank you. It's what we call a purple passion in the community.
Wow. Yeah, and we are. Don't make no sudden movements, Dean.
It matches the shirt. It matches your shirt.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah, it does. And thank you for the shirt. We got our critter shirts on here. We got our critter shirts on here.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting critters.
Yeah, we are. They are located in South Elgin. You are off of Randall Road between McDonald and Silver Glen. You're right by the Super Target.
Right. So if you see Target, you'll know where we're at.
Yeah. Right. And you got Brianna's.
We have Brianna's
right by there.
House,
so if you go to Brianna's, you get done having breakfast or lunch. Come on over to Critters, because not only do you also sell these sell the feeds for them, and we'll get into that. You will do a little bit of thing, but you want to talk about surrender. People who have these critters and they feel like it's too much for them. What do they do?
Okay. So we have two portions of the business. We have the retail portion. Retail portion, we sell American-made food. So we're not importing anything from other countries. This is made in Wisconsin, made in Minnesota. American-made food. You can trust American-made food, and we want to keep the money in our country, right? So we have that, and then we have the surrender portion, so our non-for-profit. A lot of times, some of these kids get snakes, reptiles, guinea pigs when they're young, and then they grow up, go to school, and they leave their animals with their moms and dads, and they're not really prepared to take care of them.
Right.
So they come in, they call, hey, got this snake, I can't take care of it, my daughter couldn't take it to school, can you help us? So we're always helping the community. Yeah. So we'll take the snake, make sure it's eating, it's pooping, and then just get it prepared. If it needs medical attention, then we go take it to the vet, and then we rehome our snakes. So we adopt them out to the next generation of kids. So they start out small like this, and then they turn them in a couple years later like that.
And that's how we got Zombie. The parents ended up with the snake. The child went to college, and they just couldn't keep up with the snake and be social with it. And snakes like to be around other snakes. They like to be around people, too.
They do. They get enrichment out of it for sure, yeah.
Yeah, Zombie, he gets, he hides and all the tubes that we put underneath the hay and everything else that we got, the straw, whatever it is. And we pipes into there so he could crawl around in there and curl up and stay warm. But, boy, when we come home, he comes out. He wants to be sociable.
Right.
So people don't think that they're just scary critters. They are actually friendly and they're sociable. The only thing I use long tweezers because Zombie does not have good aim.
Right. That's one thing. Yeah.
We had to get the long ones. So when we put the frozen mouse, we let the mouse thaw. And we do that into there. I mean, he has caught her a couple of times, but it doesn't hurt. It's all misconception with people, with snakes. They're very sociable. You can have, right now, you can't even see this on the camera, but I have Peanut, which is another python, is still just lay right by my crotch, and she's just enjoying it. She's just chilling. And we're just not, we're comfortable. So I'm happy sitting next to Dave because it's all about me. Anyhow, but so the parents reached out to Samantha and said, are you interested in, you got a son, and are you interested in Zombie? And so she asked me about it, and I married Ellie Mae, by the way, Marie. You know my
Yes.
tenant.
Yes.
Yeah, my tenant. You know my tenant very well. And so anyhow, I said, yeah, because the kid really wanted the snake. So, and now he's 13, but but Zombie's a family member now.
Yes. Animals
Really what they
teach
become.
kindness.
Yeah.
They teach how interaction. They teach responsibility.
Yeah.
We have a lot of kids that come in after school every day without fail to touch the snakes, feed the snakes. They just love it.
Now,
So we do a lot of volunteers. So a lot of
yeah.
kids come in and volunteer, and then they never leave.
Yeah, it tells
That's
you
what I was just
something
gonna
about these
ask him.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and did you start out as a volunteer?
I did, yeah. So I started off actually as a customer. I came in, I
we get 'em.
needed a mouse for Miss Peanut there down on your lap. And I mean, within the last year and a half, I mean, I've gone from that one mouse to
Managing a store and
Yeah.
having a bunch of snakes.
Wow.
And I want to tell you, we don't have the average customer. So the average I call them normal customers, go to Petland, Petco, those
Yeah.
big, right? The customers that come into our store have 3 dogs, 3 cats, reptiles, fish. Every single customer has a story, and every customer is unique. How many snakes do you have?
At home, believe it or not, it's 15 at the moment, 15 different snakes.
Really?
Yes, sir.
He has 15 snakes?
Yes, sir.
Now that is just weird. Okay?
Definitely.
And you're right.
He's
Not normal.
not shopping at Petco.
How you doing, Dean?
I'm liking it.
You're loving it?
This has a total different feel to the first one. It's more. She's more cold.
A little bit.
She feels like new skin. She's not slimy whatsoever. I thought snakes it'll be slimy, but this one is really something.
Yep.
And they are attracted to the warmth. So we've had snakes loose in the store before. They
Yeah.
escape
Oh, it
their
just happens.
enclosure.
It happens. It's
we
just
always check underneath the
part of the
refrigerator
thing.
or the freezer.
Oh, sure.
We
Yeah.
find them there every time.
That's where I found
Or
Zombie.
in the ductwork during the wintertime, maybe.
Any source of heat, really.
Yeah, and that's where I found Zombie. A couple of times I looked under there, he wasn't there. He was exploring. So I had to catch him when he came back to hide underneath the refrigerator. Took the cover off of there, and I saw him back there.
There he
But you
is.
got to be careful pulling that refrigerator out. You don't want to cut anything off. You don't want to scrape them. So I had to be very cautious and make sure that he wasn't harmed. I was able to get him out of there. He was hungry and fed him right away. And then I yelled at him for a little while about what he did. He didn't listen.
I bet he totally understood, right?
Yeah, he really understood. Sorry, Dad, I screwed up. Okay. But no, I mean, he's a family member. And that's the thing. He was gone for like 22 days.
Yeah, I remember when you were saying it. You couldn't find them.
Something else.
Yeah, we kept doing Snake Watch. They were doing reports.
But what do they eat when they're for 22 days?
Oh,
Can
I'm
they
glad
go
we
that
were
long?
talking about. Yeah, I'm glad
That
you
is-
brought
that
that
is a
up.
good
Let's talk
topic,
about
yeah.
eating. So we like to start them out small like that, eating frozen. That's what we prefer.
Oh, okay.
Because
No takeout, just frozen.
just frozen. It's safer for the snake because we have had customers that feed live, expensive snakes, and the rats kill them. Rats are very, very smart. They don't want to be eaten.
sure.
They don't want to be
Oh,
eaten.
okay,
They
yeah.
have killed snakes.
Right. And sometimes the snakes are just not in the mood to be eaten, or to eat, actually. And
Nobody wants to be eaten.
No.
right. Sometimes the snakes won't be in the mood to eat, and the rat will end up bored. It'll end up just chewing on the snake. Yeah, so it'll end up chewing on the snake. I've seen horror stories and horror cases, really, of snakes having their entire spines
escaping.
chewed down due to a feeder rat
Really?
being left in overnight.
We hit the floor.
Oh,
She got
Careful,
to the
there's a hole
floor.
in
I don't want to move my shears. I don't want her
But
underneath the
seriously.
wheel.
You may have a snake here for a week.
Yeah. 'Cause we may not- you won't get. It don't bother me.
Did you?
Not now no more. As long as I know they're not biting, I love it.
No.
find her?
So we try to start
I
them
didn't
on
want to move
frozen.
the wheels.
Yeah.
We try to start them on frozen so that they continue
Now
to
we're
eat.
in my sock. Or my shoe.
So because, well, just simply for safety. But there are some snakes that prefer live, and that's it. They would rather die than to eat frozen.
We are not coming out, are we? We curled up around the chair. This is one thing. She was curled up around the chair arm and just laying in my lap with the other half. And now he's still fighting down here.
Oh, I see them. I see
So you're saying they're all muscle, right, Maria?
They're all
Oh yeah, you can feel the muscle on it. Yeah.
I'm not
There you
kidding.
are.
You got him.
There you are. All right.
Here, give me the small one.
Oh, okay. I'm not scared of them. I just want to make sure you guys get the exchange here. So, but it was kind of, you could feel the strength.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
just sitting there.
And that's on something this small, you know. It's,
You're right.
It's crazy.
And it's cutting off the circulation to your arm?
Not at all. Will they do that? Will they tighten up?
They will tighten.
They'll
will
push
tighten
the
up.
envelope sometimes. I'll tell you what.
And they curl because
Not on
that's why they're
purpose.
ball pythons. They curl up into a ball.
And this is just a baby.
Is that for defense?
So
like
that
they could
actually, that's
lunge out
called
at
a
something?
It's just
Kenyan
what they
sand
coil.
boa.
They
That
just-
is something completely
Oh,
different.
it's just,
That's what
Oh,
they're
just
okay.
self-comforting, more or less.
Yeah.
I would think.
Look at that.
Yeah. Okay, so we haven't had time to talk about what brand or what kind of snake this is. And this is, what is it?
That is a Kenyan sand boa. That's actually a male, and
So
that's
Mike Kenyon.
That's max size, man. That's as big as they get.
Really?
Swear to you.
And
He's
it's-
2 years old. He's fully grown, and
Wow.
he's that's
He looks
him.
more tube-like. It doesn't have like this one here. You can kind of see the side jaws. Mm-hmm. That
So
one's
he's-
more tube-like.
He's kind of built like that. You see, he's got that flat. He's got the flat underside, and he's
Yeah.
got that scoop of a face.
And
They
what
love
kind of snake
to dig.
did you call it?
It's a Kenyan sand boa.
Kenyan Sambo.
So they love to burrow. They love to dig.
Okay, well
and
that's why
kind
it's
of their
like
thing.
narrow and yeah,
And
like
what,
a little drill.
frozen or live?
This guy's eating frozen. Most of my stuff is eaten frozen. I do have a couple that I've brought home from the store as surrenders that are, stuck on live food, unfortunately. But most of my animals, fortunately, are eaten, frozen thawed.
And Lupe, I've seen you with tweezers. Lupe has a baby now, so he's learning. But with tweezers, doing the airplane thing with the
Pretty much.
Really?
With the, yeah.
Yeah, with the snakes, yeah. When they're, I love to, give them as much enrichment as possible. I'll kind of try to mimic a live mouse, try to get their hunting
Okay.
instincts at play, going. But, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing with zombie. We bring it in there and
Like a little airplane.
Yeah, and sometimes
wiggle it
I'm trying to
around.
get it in there and the thing's like just shake it a little bit. I'm not scared, but he gets more aggressive when he sees that thing moving, and he wham right onto that thing, But what do you feed this type of snake here? Because we're so small, little teeny tiny mice.
I'll tell you what, yeah, and believe it or not, he's eating medium-sized mice. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Because the jaws
Yeah.
expand. It is very strange. The jaws expand.
And
they're
at this
able to
time, he's
swallow
eating
it.
about once a month, maybe every month and a half or
Yeah.
so. He's offered a meal every 2 weeks, but he eats about every month and a half. Or so.
Yeah, and snakes can go a little while without having. You don't have to feed them every day, and you don't want to feed them every day.
Definitely not. Yeah,
Yeah,
they've got really slow metabolisms. That's pretty much what they've been
Right.
built to do, right?
Yeah, because it's got a long body to go through, and it's got all that protein and everything is being absorbed into the snake. Am I right about that?
You are right. And
Ooh, I got a
we've had
snake fact.
customers that have gone with their snakes that have gone months. without
Absolute
eating.
months. I think the record of what I've heard is about a year with no food.
Right.
And with zero change in weight or body composition or anything like that, they've just got really slow metabolism.
Yeah, and so it's not really a lot of money when you buy the frozen mice.
Yeah,
and
$10.
it's not inhumane. I mean, it's one of the things that it's not like I'm being like mean or anything, but when watching the zombie,
We got a call here.
Okay.
You're on the air. Who do we have?
Hi, Gino. Hi, Tizo. Hi, Lupe and Maria.
Hi, how's it going?
Sidekick.
Are you watching or no?
Are you watching
sir?
this?
No, you told me to call back. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. All right. So what do you think about the snakes? You're hearing this story. Are you interested in it, or are you a snake girl?
I don't really like snakes.
Okay.
I don't like spiders. Spiders are worse. Like,
Well, we both have that.
The bigger they are, the more freaked out I get.
I agree with you on that.
I didn't like snakes either until I met snakes and started interacting with snakes, and they've grown on me now.
Yeah, we got a lot of people that come in with absolute phobias of snakes that end up walking out really wanting a snake as a pet. Yeah.
But just watching a zombie eat is so amazing.
Fascinating.
Isn't
yeah.
it? I mean, they're
you
trying
know
to
what?
get it in
You got to
there
have an eye for it. You got to have a liking for it. But yeah,
I sit there
love
and
it.
watch it in amazement. But
Yeah, that's true.
Now-
I think a family member used to have a lizard, an iguana. I forgot which family member.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
and bearded dragons, you have those
We have
there.
bearded
and tortoises.
dragons. We
What
have a
else do you
lot.
have
It's
there?
very
So we've got all types of reptiles. So we'll have, at this very moment, we've got a couple of brown anoles. We've got a tokay gecko. We've got a green
Really?
anole. Yeah, we've got some crested geckos. The bearded dragon, off the top of my
Lupe,
head.
talk about the geckos and why they lose their tails. I have one at home that has no tail.
Yeah, so our crested geckos at the moment, we've got a couple that don't have any tail, and so they crested geckos specifically, when they lose the tail, don't grow it back.
Really?
Yeah, so they're kind of odd looking. But it's really, it's the reason they'll lose their tail is really just a defense mechanism. It's more of a form of distraction for a predator.
Oh, okay.
They drop their tail.
I don't like the bearded dragons. The little lizards are okay, I guess.
See,
I'll let you know, bearded dragons are all bark, no bite. They look spiky and scary, and you know what? And I promise you, from my experience, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, I've never heard or seen anybody deal with a bite or anything of sort.
You know, Sidekick, let me tell you this. You should go to their store. Yeah, we've already said, and I'm going to say it again. It's called Critters. You can look them up online, or they're off Aranda Road in the South Elgin. It's before Silver Glen and after Bowes Road. You look at that big shopping center, but the best way you can find them is they're right by the Super Target. In South Elgin.
Right down there. If you can make it to the Super Target, you're pretty much there.
And go to the store. There's a bus stop that goes down there too. And if you got to take a bus or anything, go to the store. You and beloved, go to the store and just walk around and check out these critters.
Right.
You know?
There's no commitment on adopting an animal or taking anybody home. It's more of an experience.
Yes.
And these animals need attention. They need
and there's
people.
Such few pet stores.
Yeah.
It's been very difficult with Chewy and those big stores, and with the economy, people are feeding Old Roy instead of American-made food because they're trying to save a couple of bucks. So we do appreciate when people come in, throw a couple dollars in for a non-for-profit for our animals. That really helps us out. So, and who doesn't love to look at animals?
And they are a non-for-profit organization. You can surrender your critters, or you can actually help and volunteer. And I'm telling you what, donating, just stopping in the store and watching all the steaks, if you don't walk out with something, but if you give them a donation, this helps it, because these are surrendered animals.
Yeah, definitely not cheap.
No, and they're not cheap to
We
feed.
can't have pets in our building.
Yeah, right.
They're not cheap to feed. They're not cheap to rehabilitate. Lots of these animals come in really lackluster condition, and it takes time. It takes money. It takes a lot of blood,
and I
sweat,
bet
and
you
tears
have to handle them to get them back to reacclimate with regular people, because I bet some of these animals have been abused if they haven't been fed right. And,
I mean, just
God knows what kind of you're talking college kids. What are they doing with these?
Well, let me tell you a story. So we had a set of rabbits about a year ago. They were pretty far, about an hour away, and I had somebody call me and say the next door neighbor has these rabbits in a dog crate outside. It's winter. They're covered with a rug.
Yeah.
And so they called the police. They brought the rabbits in. Police got there, and rabbits are okay. So I'm saying this on air because it was last year and it's done.
Sure.
She opened the dog pen. The rabbits got out. They crawled into they hopped into her yard, and she took them and brought them in. We probably spent about $1,000 getting them back in shape.
Right.
But the police couldn't do anything because they are property. And so they were basically kind of taken, and we cleaned them up and got them all wonderful homes. Homes. And that happens all the time. We found guinea pigs in garbage cans and dumpsters.
Yeah.
And nobody is taking these animals. They really aren't. Not here in the neighborhood. And so it does cost money to feed these animals. A lot of times, I mean, I can't tell you how much. I think Lupe paid $2,000 last month to help us out with medical. So any little bit helps.
Yes.
And, guinea pig is $45 to adopt, but an office visit costs us $150. So we're not making any money with these animals.
So one of the things, like you're also associated with Anderson.
Absolutely.
Anderson Animal Shelter. Okay, so you're affiliated with them, and that's how we got our first guinea pig, was by fostering Benedict, and Benedict. They did call us after having him for about 2 months. Benedict, we got somebody interested in Benedict, but the son fell in love with him. That was his guinea pig, so we ended up keeping him as one of our own. And I'm the carrot guy. When I come home at a certain time, oh God.
Oh yeah.
I always try to give him. Whenever I come home, he's Sidekick. He's like, you can hear him screaming. He wants his carrot.
Squeaking. Yep.
I'm like, man, has he got a set of lungs?
Question.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Answer the question.
I like my hot dogs with onions and ketchup and cheese and sometimes pickles.
There you go.
The peppers.
See that cheese, or see the ketchup. The ketchup is the
Why don't
kicker.
is beloved with you? Put her on for a little bit while we're talking snakes and talking with you guys.
Hi, Mark Ellis. I love you from San Jose.
All
Thank
right.
you, Mark Ellis.
Thank you.
Bye.
Is Becky there?
Hello.
Hello,
Becky.
beloved.
Yeah, I'm here.
How you doing, hot stuff?
Hi.
Hey, are you watching? Are you watching this?
Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube.
What do you think?
And I pet a snake, a big yellow boa, when I was a kid going to the Renaissance Fair, and I got a picture of it.
Oh, all right.
How big was the snake?
Oh, man, bigger than the one that Dino's handling.
I believe
They get
it. I
pretty
believe it.
This
Yeah,
one is so
at this
nice.
time we've got a 6 to 7 foot long boa, and that my God, coming back to the
What do you
coming-
think that one weighed?
between 20 and 30 pounds.
Yeah,
Really?
he picked it up yesterday. I asked how much.
Yeah, he's a
it's
workout just to handle. But he comes from, like we were talking about earlier, kind of like a neglectful home, and we're taking some time to rehab him up.
Reacclimate him. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think all pets, if you treat them right, they'll
We'll definitely
retrust.
come. Yeah, I don't
They'll
think there's
come
such
around.
thing as a bad snake.
Because they
I
don't want to
think
be
there's such
bad.
thing as
You
a
know what I
bad
mean?
pet.
They want to be. Look, everybody just wants to be,
Yeah.
treated nice.
And you're actually handling him pretty good, and he is not getting away
Doing
from you.
way better
This
than
is
I
a she.
expected.
I'm impressed with you, Dean.
This is
You
the
actually get a
female,
gold star
isn't
today.
it?
We'll put it on the wall in your office. And you
The
get a gold-
females are more attracted to me, as you can tell.
Yeah. Okay, Stumpy. All right, Stud.
I mean, she's not going around my crotch like the other one, but that was a male snake. I'm not going to talk about that.
Becky, you and Sidekick, when you're in that super target area, stop in at Critters. Check them out. Everybody stop into there. What do you like on your hot dog really quickly? And she already did her sign off, and then we're going to talk a little bit more here about these steaks.
Okay, onion and mustard.
All right. Good job.
We got you.
Well, you guys don't go outside. The smoke is bad. It's thick. If you want to go smell the smoke, go do that because it's unique. But be careful today, guys.
I can tell that the haze is brown. I can tell.
Yeah, we'll go out there and just sniff. That's all you got to do.
Thanks
And
for
you'll be
calling in.
You'll smell Canada. All right. Thanks, guys. You can take care. Be safe. All right. So,
You too.
Maria, I
you.
want to talk
Bye.
about something here. Now, we would like to, with us teaming up with Anderson and helping out, and with the show part and all that stuff, we'd like to team up with you guys and get you on our website and vice versa. And we'll be talking a lot more, and maybe we can zoom in and feature some snakes and bearded dragons that are up for adoption.
No, that would be great.
I mean, we could do a dog, a cat on one day. We can do critters on the next day.
That would
and
be
then,
awesome.
and we'll zoom in, and you could be like, Dean over there.
What's your website, Maria?
It's critterspetshop.com.
With a C.
Yes, correct. And then there's a tab at the top to see our adoptable animals.
I
but a
love that
lot of
idea. It
them-
really gets these guys out there. It really gets more people.
Well, yeah, we can also zoom in. You could be at the shop. You'll have like Dean
Like
does
Dean,
with
yep.
our show on
Yes.
Wednesdays, and we'll pick a time, and then we'll just feature a couple of these critters. And we'll feature a couple of these critters. And remember, folks, we'll also see if we can get them to donate and help
the
out.
top of the hour.
Volunteering, and we're going to get to a commercial break here. Do you want to hang around for a few more minutes?
Sure thing.
Until like the 8:15.
And Maria, know this too. Yeah, we'll set something up where we could do like the
Yeah.
Zoom call.
Sure.
Always welcome in the studio. You got something unique or something you want to share? You don't even need a time. It could be even on Anderson Day. Just come in whatever time. You're welcome in here anytime you want to
Thank you.
come
I
in.
Yes,
appreciate it.
and hang out for a little
means
bit.
the
We're going to
world.
get to the
I mean,
commercial here. I got to do a
the
little
way
sponsor.
you've
And folks, I got to
introduced
get my
me to
sign
this.
off. Really quickly, Critters on Randall Road in South Elgin in the Target Shopping Center. What's the
582 Randall Road. It's right next door to the
582
Target.
Randall Road. Okay, so go in and check them out. Parents, bring your kids. Grandparents, bring your grandkids. You guys, they're going to have time in there for a while. So before we get to the YouTube side, everybody, we're leaving the radio side. We're going over to the YouTube side for the last hour. So before we go, I want to say be careful out there. Smoke, haze, it's not good. Very thick. Watch out. Before I also go, I want to say involvement matters. Kindness matters. And most of all, you matter.
Yes, you do.
Go over to the YouTube side, check us out, and we're going to talk a little bit more about snakes into here because we got snakes in the station. How you doing, guys?
We'll be back in just a little bit. Thank you for listening to WRMN 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We'll be back. Maria's going to stick around with Lupe. And we got all these little buggers over here. I'll tell you what, this is way better than I thought it would be.
Yes, it is.
Very nice.
So hang around for we're going to have them in here for another 15 more minutes. We still got a lot to talk about with these guys. All right? And if you need to put the snakes away and relax, you guys go. I'm not afraid, but you guys go ahead and do that. All right.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Get in the game with WRMN AM 1410 and Fox Sports Radio. WRMN brings you the biggest voices, hottest takes, and non-stop sports talks from Fox Sports Radio. 7 days a week. From the latest headlines to in-depth analysis on teams you love. It's all right here on AM 1410. So whether you're driving, working, or just can't get enough sports, turn it on and stay in the game. Fox Sports Radio on WRMN AM 1410.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
Hot dog, baby, hot dog, woo woo. Hot dog, baby, hot dog, woo woo. Hot dog, baby, hot dog, woo woo. How do you like your hot dogs? Get your red hots here. How do you like your hot dog? Get your red hots here. Hot dog, woo, woo. Hot dog, baby, hot dog. Woo, woo. Hot dog, baby, hot dog. Woo, woo. Hot dog, baby, hot dog. Jojo, want a hot dog? We're at the game today. You want it plain, I know. I want mustard and onions to get your red hots here. Hot dog, baby, hot dog. Get your red hots here. Hot dog, baby, hot dog. Get your red hots here. Hot dog, baby, hot dog. Woo, woo.
Washington says Chicago's diversity is a problem. Chicago says it's the whole point. Washington says immigrant families don't belong here. Chicago says this is their home, their neighborhood, their city too. Washington says cover schools, services, healthcare. Chicago says not on our watch. And Alexi Janine, a first-generation Chicagoan, stands with us. Right where it's always been. Alexi Janine, Chicago's answer.
The secret to that bold -196 taste? Hold! Lemon, freeze them, and crush them into a flavor oblivion.
everybody. Welcome back to WRMN Radio 1410 AM on a Thursday morning, downtown Elgin, Studio 14. It is getting smokier out there and thicker out there. Temperature is 78 degrees. So be careful. It's not the heat today we're going to worry about. Yes, we will go up to a high of 89, but we have some dangerous air quality right now. So if you can avoid going outside, I highly suggest you do it. Go out there and smell the smoke, go back inside. Check up on your elderly.
Smell the smoke, go back inside.
Yeah, go back inside. And
unless it's the smoke you're desiring, then just stay out there and enjoy it.
I want to get back to this really fast because we're having so much fun in here. And Dean, you look like you're just having a time of your life. You made a new friend.
Yeah.
And all of the stories you hear about snakes, that people are afraid of them and all that stuff, you were afraid of snakes.
I really was, but out of fairness now.
Well, yeah.
Because of, Lupe's handling, that's what's made her the way she is. I mean, they don't all come that way, because he was saying they will bite and they will lunge. Like the one was doing like a lunge thing, but it wasn't snapping at me. It was just kind of doing a lunge because that's what they do, going toward the warmth, he was saying. Right, Lupe?
Yeah.
I'm trying to pay attention.
And this one here is so high strung. We just got out and we want to run.
Yeah, you take.
We want to get away.
So this one here is a corn snake, kind of like yours.
Okay, there you go. And what's this corn snake's name?
This one is her name is Panda.
Panda is
Panda
really
is on the
up.
move. Yeah, Panda.
Lupe, why is she so skinny?
Camera. So she's actually built like that. That's kind of her. That's the way that's her body composition. Really, they're thin snakes. They're fast-moving snakes.
It looks like they call gardener snake. You see in the
they fall in the same family. Look at her. Look at her.
Don't go in there. You come out the other side. Yeah.
But she's what we call a corn snake, obviously, but a colubrid. She's in the Colubridae family, so she's different from a ball python, different from a boa constrictor, as you can see, really.
Yeah, I think I like the rope. She's got kind of a rope look. I think I'd be better with that than a bigger, thicker snake.
So if you guys want to call in and ask questions about critters, okay, and what they're all about, you could call us in at 847-931-1410, or you could text us at 505-926-1410, or make a comment on YouTube. Now, Maria and Lupe, we do have a question here, okay? And it might not be a bad idea because I know a guy that does these type of things. But Hector Soto's asked the question, private events? Do you do private events and how much? Like kids' birthdays and stuff?
We do. We charge $150 for 2 hours.
Okay.
And then, so we've had the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts come in, and then we close the store Saturday morning. They come in. We do a meet and greet.
Yeah.
Hands-on, so they'll put gloves on. They'll do animal... they'll feed animals. They'll clean bedding. So they'll learn how to work at the store.
Pretty much. So you'll learn pretty much the care and uptake that it takes.
The husbandry is what we call it.
Fostering, volunteering.
Yes,
it's really the husbandry that it takes to
and
keep
they
these
love
animals.
it. They get to experience hands-on.
So, Jeremiah's birthday, okay, and Hector calls you up. It says, hey, we'd like to have, a private event over there, and it's $150, and the kids get hands-on experience, and they learn how to clean the cage, how to feed
animals.
Feed the animals, which is exciting. Get to touch them and hold them, and then they'll go, Dad, I want a snake. And Mom, I want a snake. I want a bearded dragon. I want a gecko, right?
Right.
Yeah, I want a gecko.
And there's not a better place to, find that bearded dragon.
And actually, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you a little secret. Sometimes when they come in, they do that. They don't have to take home any animals. They come in, they get their fill and done.
Right.
So you get to have the experience without having the care at home.
Well, yeah, but some of them are scared of snakes, and some of them are scared of bearded dragons. And, and this actually eases that tension with kids.
100%, yeah.
But it also gives a responsibility of taking care of a pet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not knocking dogs and cats. Every animal needs to be cared for. Every animal and critter needs to be taken care of.
Right.
But, like they said, like Dean is making friends with his snake over there, and he's just so chilled and so relaxed. This is the quietest I've ever heard of. Thank God. I need a snake every day in here. Okay?
We can do that for you.
We can have a studio snake. That would be fun.
Yeah, studio snakes here.
We'll set it up right here. There you go.
So-
You know what? Another thing that we didn't mention is there are a lot of children that are allergic to dogs and cats. And
Right.
reptiles make a wonderful pet.
Yes.
You know?
How did they interact? I got a golden doodle. How would this snake interact?
They
with my
don't
doodle?
care. It's not
It's-
prey.
yeah,
Your
it's
golden
really-
doodle is not a prey animal. So
Nope. It's
they
a
don't
source of heat. Right now, all she like, to put it simply, all she thinks you are is a warm tree. Really. Yeah.
I've been told that before.
I mean, Zombie actually gets along with
I've had a couple cold fish in my life, but warm tree, I don't know about that.
But
That's another story.
Zombie gets along with Taser really good, and he likes the excitement.
Really?
Taser gets a little riled up chasing his balls or Hot Wheels. Our German Shepherd, if you put a Hot Wheel on the ground, he's a cat. He's swatting it all over the place and barking at it and chasing it. And the guinea pig is just squealing at him because it wants to be a part of it. It's a mess at my house. Trust me. I got Zombie looking out the cage like, what are you guys doing?
It's funny how these animals can coexist, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all under the same roof. It's hilarious.
And you think a snake is just a snake, but actually Zombie wants to be involved with us. And we let him out, and he's so excited. And he's like this corn snake who's finally calmed down a little bit, realizing I'm not getting away.
Right.
And but Zombie's so laid back, and he like chills with us and curls up around us, and he's a family member. And this is what actually all these snakes and bearded dragon, all the critters are for. They want to be associated with people and other critters.
They do, yeah.
I would just be scared of them, if scared's the word, concerned that, you bring this little guy home and now you set him down on the couch because, like you say, they sit next to you. Next thing he's gone in the couch, God knows where.
Happened.
Then you lose him. You don't want nothing to happen to him.
Happened. And then you find them under the fridge. They go to a warm spot.
You know what? It's
they always find their way out.
It's part of the lifestyle.
Well,
yeah.
In case you don't know, like with Zombie, they snakes like heat. So we have a heat lamp that sits over his cage or his aquarium, whatever you want to call it. And we actually had to put a twisty tie in the little holes because he's managed to pull that screen back. He's not dumb.
No, they're very inquisitive animals, and they learn.
You think because a snake has got a small head, and you don't think they're smart.
They're built for survival.
They know how to do things. They know how to survive.
What about waste? I mean, like, are they messy?
When it comes to waste, so if in my opinion, if you do it the right way, if you set up your tank like a bioactive setup, there's little to no maintenance when it comes to poop, when it comes to any kind of waste, anything like that.
Nope.
It's actually all self-sustaining.
And Lupe sets up bioactive tanks. He builds them at the store.
That's a service that I love to offer. It makes
just a happier snake.
And you guys have all of those items at your store.
We do.
You have everything to make an environment great for any type of critter.
In fact, let me tell you something. Sometimes I get hate mail, whatever, complaints because I don't let customers leave the store without the proper equipment, the accessories. So if you're going to take a guinea pig home, I don't let you leave the store without food, without a setup, because I want my animals to go home and not come back.
We at least need
I
proof.
want to set them up for success.
Right.
Good.
And there's nothing. It's just
you adopt a child. I mean,
right.
Some people, this is the closest thing they'll ever get. But when you adopt a child, there's rules, there's regulations.
Correct.
You're fostering or adopting one of these little critters here. You got to take the proper care.
It's not like buying a phone or buying.
This is not something you're just going to discard. You're taking charge of their existence.
Honestly, even with our rats.
Yeah.
We treat
Even
everything. Number one is humane treatment of all our animals, even if they're feeders.
Even our
feeders get greens, they get carrots, they get everything that the regular reptiles do.
Right.
They get.
And we'll sell them as pets as well, but the only difference between our feeder rats and our pet rats is literally the tank that they're in. The setup that they're in.
So feeder rats, you mean
feeders.
Lunch for other people? I mean,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But while they're with us,
I'm just trying to get what you're saying.
correct. So while they're with us, they get, our rats get dog food, they get cat food, they get salads, they get everything. And I know that they're just feeders, but it doesn't matter. Every animal deserves to be treated humanely.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's so cool. I mean, there are times, like I said, when I feed Zombie, it's just amazing to watch it happen. Because you don't see that every
never
day
gets old.
until you actually have a snake with you.
Oh, you can feed, like, they'll take food out of your hand?
You know what?
I would recommend it.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't recommend it. Though.
No, because they have Dude, their survival instincts is to grab it fast. That's why
strike,
we
right.
use long tweezers.
Oh, that's what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Okay.
right. Yeah, that's their survival instinct. They're not going
Corn
after
snakes
you.
don't have the best aim. You are totally right. They are.
Well, they got their eyes on both sides of their face. What are you going to do?
terrible aim.
Yeah, and like I said, but it doesn't hurt, especially with the corn snake.
No.
No, because it's they're not venomous, and that's what people also have.
Tell you what, a cat
misconception
scratch.
of- yeah.
A cat scratch will, it'll get you worse than even a 6-foot-long boa
Could give you a
constrictor
fever
bite.
too.
A dog
It
gets
will, yeah.
dog gets excited when you're giving him a treat or her a treat, and sometimes they get you. It happens. Same thing with the cat. If the cat doesn't like you petting it, or God said that's enough, it will lay its teeth on you.
Sure.
I mean, it's just instincts with them, but they're not aggressive. They're not there to hurt you.
No,
They
it's an
just get
instinctual
excited
thing. Exactly.
and moody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah, who doesn't get moody? So, once again, folks, this is actually Maria and
Lupe.
I keep forgetting his name. Lupe,
Okay.
they're from Critters. They're in South Elgin on Randall Road by the Super Target. Stop in there. Check them out. Bring your kids in there. Bring your grandkids in there. Check out. You can volunteer. You can help out. You can do something that's very, very important for your critters is to buy your supplies there. The food, the litter, the environment. They will help you out with everything. You have any questions and you want to know, hey, I have some questions. I want to do this, but I'm a little bit concerned. They will walk you through it.
More than happy to help.
Yeah, if you have questions, you got to ask them. This is like we have a corn snake, 4.5 foot. We have a dog. We have 2 guinea pigs, and we have a fish tank.
Get everything.
So I mean, we're one of those people that she was talking about
I'm
earlier.
telling you, you fit our clientele. That's what it is.
Additionally, I wanted to stress, if you have a surrender, if you have nowhere else to turn, please
Right.
call us. We will help you. We also have a home-to-home.
Don't dump them.
Yes.
No, don't dump them.
Don't
So
dump them.
if you have time to surrender and you have like maybe a month, we can get them on our website and get them new homes instead of dropping them off at the store.
Yeah. So what is
And you can reach them, by the way, at 224-856-5780.
Correct.
224-856-5780. And it's critterspetshop.org or com?
.com.
.com.
That is the parent company, and then we have our non-for-profit for our animals.
Very good. Critters with a C, everybody. Not your normal K
So-
that most people think.
And again, it's reptiles, small animals, reptiles, exotics, small animals, and cats is what we really
That's what we focus on.
what we focus
Yes. Like I said, the Kane County Fairs started yesterday. You got to head to St. Charles to go to the fair. If you're coming from the north, on your way back, you got
just
done
10
seeing a
minutes
bunch of
down the
animals.
road.
You got done seeing a bunch of animals at the fair.
Then you'll get to see them
Then
in their
come on up there,
bioactive
yeah.
enclosures. You'll get to see them in the closest to their natural habitat at the store.
But on your way back, you get to go stop by Critters because the kids are still amped up from the rides, the foods, and the animals. Now you get to show them critters, reptiles, because you don't see those at a fair.
No.
There's no awards. They should, like for the best looking chicken or the best looking cow.
Right.
And why not to have an award for the best looking snake over at the county fair? You know?
Absolutely.
That's the,
Well, I
But,
got my eye on that one. That's the best looking snake.
Oh, this,
yeah, and this, what is this snake's name again?
Xena.
Gina? Oh, Xena.
Xena. Road Warrior
Xena
Xena.
is actually.
it's Greek.
Xena is actually up for adoption, and she is beautiful. She matches Dean's shirt just about. She's a unique color. She's very calm, as you've been watching on the screen for a while. She's very, very calm. Likes to be around him. You can see that she's socializing with him, and and look at she's just like Slytherin. She's just having a good time. She likes your warmness and all that stuff. She's up for adoption. If you're interested in her, go down to Critters. Talk to them. Know about the care and how you take care of these critters. And
they're not just for the subculture snake people. There is a gal that works for the city of Elgin, completely normal, corporate-looking woman.
Yeah.
Popped in. She's
So we're not normal
She's got a
looking,
couple
is that it?
snakes. She's
Yeah.
got a couple snakes. It blew my mind.
And you know
Because
what
she's just totally normal.
I think the best thing you should do is to go and volunteer. Come on in maybe once a week or get on their schedule to come in once a week or a couple of days and start being around them. Start feeling comfortable with them.
Volunteers just sounds like it'd be working. It's really not even work. It's really just hanging around the animals.
And what's the youngest age you could be a volunteer at?
You can be 14, but
Okay.
you must have an adult.
Okay.
And then once you're 16, you're supervised by an adult there.
I think Jacob is signing up to be a volunteer over
excellent.
at your place, yeah. And I think he has to be 15 for the Anderson Wildlife. He has to be 15 at the Anderson Wildlife Rescue over there.
So
he's good
here.
Yeah, so 14?
14
We'll sign him
with
up.
the parent.
I can sign him up and get him and his mother out of my house for 2 hours. Aha! Guess what? You got 2 volunteers because they're not going to complain to me about it. They're going to be like, yeah, we're going to go do it. You know,
it's fun.
And in August he turns 14. So he will be in your shop more than you could ever imagine.
I'm also going to tell you, we have a lot of special needs kids that come in to volunteer.
Yes. Oh, that's another thing too.
Yes, and we give them one project to work on, and they shine. They love it. They love it. So, we don't discriminate. It can be anybody. Come in and volunteer.
Hector has another interesting question. He says, so we have to go to the store, or do you come out to them? Have you ever gone out to people's
We
house?
do. We actually, he went out to a school.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Recently.
See, there you go, Hector. Thank you for your question. So, because he has a son.
So
yeah,
right.
and he
So when
has
we
a
come to
son.
the store, I guess it is fixed at the $150, right?
If we're going to you,
if we're going to you, it's
give us a call and we'll figure it out because we need to know how many
Kinda
hours,
depends.
what you expect, how many
So
animals you want us to
how
bring,
many people are
how
gonna
many
be
people
there?
are going
Correct.
to. Yeah.
There's a little more logisticizing in that, but yeah.
I mean, so there you go, parents and grandparents. I mean, if you have a birthday party, you're like, what do we do? I mean, cake.
I mean, this
games.
is a cool, different gift.
It
It's
is different.
educational.
And it helps
I mean, and it's endearing. You're teaching care to another being, another,
You got a bunch of
creature.
kids at a birthday party.
It teaches accountability. It teaches you
Yeah.
that there's more to life than just yourself, if that makes sense. There's
And not be so scared when you see one of these.
And you got a birthday party. You got all these kids, okay? And if Lupe comes in there with a bunch of containers full of snakes or other critters too, these kids' eyes will light up at a birthday party, and they will be so attracted to this and wanting to hold these snakes. And I'll tell you what, it will be what a hell of a birthday party.
I'm telling you,
those kids won't forget
it's a
it.
once in a lifetime experience for some
right.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, and if every year you try coming up with an idea for a kid's birthday to make it better and better and better as they get older. But this is what other better way to have a bunch of critters to play with at a birthday party. That your son or daughter will have so many friends and the friends at school. That was freaking awesome. Best party ever.
And if you weren't cool, you're going to be cool after your party.
Yeah, that is true. But
you can't just not be cool after holding a 6 foot, 8 foot long boa constrictor.
So you guys got to keep us informed in the future here. We'll have a connection. We'll have a bond. We'll be a family with you, and you'll be a family with us, along with Anderson. And we'll see. We'll talk about you about donations. We'll talk about volunteers. But we'll also talk about any events you guys have coming on up. Okay, like an open house or anything that draws people to come on in there. Keep us informed so we can get the message out to these people. We'll keep talking about birthday parties. What an awesome birthday party if you got critters in here. And you got Lupe teaching you everything about snakes.
Lupe Ratman.
The Ratman. Lupe.
The Ratman.
Okay, there you go. Lupe Ratman at your birthday party. Who would not want a guy by the name of the
So
Ratman?
let me ask you
The
now.
Ratman is at
He's
your
the
party.
Ratman. That's what we call him. Yes, sir.
You got me to really, you and Lupe got me where I'm digging this. you
Yeah,
know?
it's not
I
bad.
could see having me a snake. So you were able to help me. I got a
Absolutely.
breakthrough here.
Absolutely.
What do we do for a guy? I don't know, maybe a little older guy, not real young, but yeah, a friend even.
Okay.
Deathly scared of spiders. How do we overcome his fear of the? Could you bring in some big
We have
spiders one day?
from time to time. So now we don't always
Now,
have them
tarantulas
because
I don't like.
tarantulas,
But-
Mexican
Where are you going at
tarantulas.
with this,
We
Dean?
do.
Tell you what.
Well, I'm just wondering, could you bring a couple spiders in here?
No, we're not bringing spiders
I
in.
think we
I'm the
should,
host of
Dave.
the show. There's no spiders in
They'll
it.
be in an
Tell
enclosure,
you what,
so
I got
you
a
don't.
scorpion. I've got an Asian forest scorpion.
Yeah?
If that'll float your boat.
Okay.
I'll bring that in.
Yeah, scorpions.
Yeah.
They always
So
bite.
just get off of the spiders. Really,
think
I'm the
that's-
host of the show. From 6 to 9, I run this room, okay? So
No spiders.
don't even try it.
But we
think
do
we
have.
should do that.
I know.
I'm afraid of the spiders too. We have tarantulas in from time to time, Mexican
Yeah.
tarantulas, and they're in the enclosure.
You know what?
and we
Yeah, I
don't-
Those are
love
those
all
We don't
fuzzy-
bring
Is
them.
that those fuzzy
I
orange?
was sitting in that
Yeah.
chair.
I've got respect for every animal. I gotta say, you know what? I like tarantulas from behind the glass. That's for sure.
I got you.
Yeah, they're not my.
Now, do they jump
got kids?
as well? Are they
I
like
do. I have
larger?
a baby boy. Yes,
You
sir.
have a how
They
old?
just crawl on
He's,
you.
just
he's
crawl
about to be
around.
5 months in a couple of days here.
Oh, okay. So he ain't ready to play yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
You bet the day he's up and running and asking around about the snakes and stuff. Oh my goodness, I hope he's kind of like a mini me.
And promise me one thing, like my son,
Yes, sir.
he is, he's got video games, but he would rather go out and look for bugs, for worms, go fishing. He's an outdoors kid.
Get them off the phone. Get them back into nature.
As soon as they come out of that boom, do not put an iPad in front of them. No. Or let them play with your phone.
No.
Make them go outside. And then when they come inside, the day is over with, then they can play their video games or be on their phone.
Or watch
Jacob's
TV
out
or
riding his
whatever.
bike, 13 years old. He's fishing. He's digging up worms. He's going to critter shows like the Pet
it's almost
Expos and all
sad to say it's kind of unheard of, to be outdoorsy these days. To be.
I'm going to guarantee you, at 13,
crazy.
the mouth goes. And trust me on to that.
Look how she's crawled up by my neck now.
like the dad that threw his 13-year-old son's Nintendo Switch right out the window. It's all over Facebook. I supported him. I cheered him on. I thought it was awesome. Parents are rising up. Rise of the parents. But anyhow, so once again, any events you guys got coming up, we're here to help. Birthday parties. It could be an adult birthday party. Do you ever go to nursing homes with these?
We do. We actually take some birds there because
they don't like the snakes.
Well, they don't like the. It's not that they don't like the snakes.
You're waving a snake around like they don't like the snakes.
It's not that they don't like the
Hey.
snakes, but they like birds.
Yeah,
birds,
they like birds.
Birds have been like.
And you got birds there too, right?
We do. We have parakeets.
At the moment, we do, but
right
we've had all types of birds.
You got the birds that talk?
Sometimes.
In the past, yeah. It always depends. I mean, it could change tomorrow. Tomorrow we could have a bird come in that's, like a talking bird. We've had, Indian ringnecks.
All right, folks. We're going to get ready for this commercial break, and we want to thank you guys, Maria and Lupe, for coming in here from Critters in South Elgin. We're going to get more information out there. Go back and watch this show if you haven't seen it. Tell a friend. Because we have snakes in the studio today. And I want to thank you, and let's get together. Let's work together in the future. We're going to bring you guys back in because I think this is a great segment.
Thank you very much.
And this is Critters. They're located at 582 South Randall Road. 582 South Randall Road, Critters, 224-856-5780. And I got Xena. I'm holding Xena, and she's having a ball crawling all over me. This is really nice. Critters with a C, petshop.com. We'll be back in just a little bit, everybody, so hang tight.
Thank you guys for coming on in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Very much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. And then Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to WRMN Radio, 1410 AM here, downtown Elgin, Studio 14. It's getting smokier out there. I'm going to take over the boards for a little bit. You have to sit in the middle chair there, and I'll switch the cameras. We still have critters in here. And I'm going to put Lupe back on here. There you go. Hello, Lupe. Let me get your mic on. Okay, there you go. So we are back here, and let me tell you what. We are having an exciting time in here with these snakes.
We're having a good time.
Yeah. Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
This is the first time in a setting like this. I'm loving it.
You've never been on a radio before.
Never, ever. Nope.
That's right. You're a natural. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Okay. And let me get this done here. There we go. It's bothering me. So, anybody want to call in and ask Lupe any questions? Have you got friends watching this?
You know what? I should, yeah. I sent the link out to a bunch of them.
But you'll get a copy of this, okay? We'll make sure you do. But anyhow, if you have any questions for Lupe about snakes, any critters and all that stuff, you can call us at 847-931-1410. You can text us at 505-926-1410. Or you can make a YouTube comment on there. Any questions? Now, Lupe, we've been talking about this, and what blows my mind the most is that you guys do birthday parties.
We do, yeah.
and you also have special private events if kids want to come in in your store, which is Critters,
yes,
in South Elgin, in the Super Target shopping center over there by Silver Glen Road. So anytime people come in and have set up and reserve a party in,
pretty much, yes,
or outside, and you're the person that goes to the outside parties. Have you done any?
Yes, I've done a handful now. Yeah, I haven't done all of them. I've only been around the store for about a year and a half now. So I've done a handful of like our outside events, and then we've had a handful of like inside events.
Right.
Our inside events pretty much look like we kind of close the store down, make it pretty much your playground, you know what I mean? It's pretty much all up to you. We have kind of a list of things that we like to go through, yeah, we kind of give you the full experience. Any questions you guys have, anything like that, we're definitely there, happy to answer.
So
anything like that.
What is the atmosphere like when you go to a birthday party at a house?
The atmosphere.
I mean, the kids' reactions. I mean,
my God, yeah. So
do they go crazy, or they're glued in on you?
They do, yeah. So my favorite thing to do is, so I'll take a little bit of everything. I'll take pretty much one of every species that I either own or that we've got at the store. I'll start off with a couple of small ones. I'll show kids, a baby snake, and then the same snake just fully grown, and it's wild, yeah. It's always a good time, yeah.
Do you get like kids screaming and scared, or
yeah, it's kind of split most of the time. Yeah, so we'll have a bunch of kids that run right up to me and they want to be hands-on right away.
Yeah,
and we've got like the other half of the kids, and they will be totally snake phobic, pretty much, and they'll be like, no, like I wouldn't even touch that with a 10-foot pole. But I'll tell you, 95% of the time, I can get that other half of kids to, at least touch the snake, if not hold the snake, if not love the snake.
Yeah, and the ones that are scared, you probably end up with some of them actually realizing, watching the other kids interact with them and be happy, and then all of a sudden they want to touch a snake, and then their fears go away.
Yes, just watching somebody else, in that position, dealing with the animal, definitely helps ease the nerves a lot.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And a little bit of peer pressure helps too. I won't lie.
well, like Dean, he
kind of just plop that snake on him.
Talking about this, what's going to happen today?
I could tell. He's
at first he had that
he's a pretty good. He was bluffing. I could tell. Yeah.
But once he got that snake in his hands, I mean, and all over,
it was almost instant.
Yeah, it was love at first sight.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the case.
Yeah,
most of the time.
I mean, the whole thing about it is, people will get used to them if they're around them enough.
Yes.
And you'll find out that, they're not bad. But, it's, and I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? These size snakes I can deal with, okay? But, you see those big, gigantic pythons and boas that are in the Everglades, and that become 20 feet.
Oh, yeah.
And they can eat people.
Those guys.
See, I don't go to Florida because I don't want to become something's poop.
You know what?
That's my rule of my life.
It's not a high possibility, but it is. It's an absolute possibility.
If there is a possibility,
let's not try it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be eaten by an alligator, a shark, or a 20-foot boa. Okay,
likewise,
that's the way to go.
Definitely. Yeah, you know what? Like when it comes to like size of snakes that we keep at the store, you know what? We've got a limit. It'll be about 9 to 10 foot. We'll take in boa constrictors, larger females. But when it comes to like an anaconda, anything of that sort, a reticulated python or even a Burmese python, we've got resources to help you guys, to help anybody rehome. But unfortunately, it's space. It's really the space that they take up.
Well, this is one of the things. Now, before I had that rule of not becoming something's poop, see, one of the things about people out there, they think they can handle not just these snakes when they can become that large, and then when they become that large, it's a problem, and they just dump them off the side of the street. Like, remember the alligator that was in, what was that one, lagoon over there in Chicago?
Yes.
And we had to get the guy to go
catch
him.
And that is 1000% somebody's pet.
It was.
Just dropped off. There's no alligators in Chicago.
I had a friend that actually had a baby alligator, and it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And finally, he had to surrender it because it was
and that,
too much.
People take the word surrender and they put such a bad connotation with it, and it's just a solution to a problem most of the time. It's a solution to a certain circumstance, and sometimes it's the most responsible decision to make, and it's a really difficult decision to make. We see a lot of tears, we see a lot of surrenders come in, and it's not necessarily that I want to give my animal up, it's that I need to give my animal up. It's not always just kids going off to school. It's someone being evicted or somebody's landlord, completely switching, the rules up.
It's costs too. It's
costs,
financial.
1,000%.
It's a lot of variables.
Jobs,
It's a lot of variables.
Lots of variables. Yes.
And one of the things is that now, sometimes people think they can handle this. Like there is a tiger lion rescue in Arkansas. And how they get their donations to keep their facilities up, being a nonprofit organization. One of the biggest problems is that they end up, these tigers get too big.
Yes.
And they end up surrendering them. Okay, like the guy that let that alligator loose in that lagoon, if they would have caught him, the cost would have gone to him and probably be charged
1,000%. Yeah.
Because look how long they had to pay that guy to track down that alligator. And it wasn't an easy job.
We're definitely using up resources to track that alligator.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And but I went to a tiger lion refuge. They were in Hinsdale a long time ago, and I got to pet and actually stand next to and pet it, a 300-pound Siberian tiger.
That is a genuine. I've never had the chance. That's oh my God, yeah. What an adrenaline rush. I can only imagine.
It was adrenaline right there. When you're actually petting a 300-pound Siberian tiger.
There's something else.
This thing could have taken one swipe and knocked my head right off of me.
Right. I couldn't imagine. Like, I can't picture it. I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
And people think they can handle these things. You can't. You know. And they also had a 180-pound mountain lion, and he was a baby.
Yeah.
He was a kid.
At 180 pounds.
And he was rolling around, and we were petting him. He's rolling around like a kitten, like, oh, look, it's so cute. But once again, he could take my head off in a second, too.
Even the kitten, right? You got, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you got, yeah, we actually have a fugitive. But anyhow, yeah, and you hold up the snake there. See, so like they're so friendly. They're so sociable. I mean, they're just like another pet. They just don't bark. You don't have to take them out for a walk.
They're so easy. They are so low maintenance. That's honestly one of I hate to say it. I'm kind of a lazy person, and that's why I love that like bioactive setup.
Yeah.
It's if you do it the right way, all you got to do is water that tank like it's a big old house plant once a week, twice a week.
Yeah.
And feed the snake. At this size, she's eating every week or two.
Yeah, about 2 weeks average.
Right, and then at full size, some of my males will be eating maybe every month and a half. It just really depends. Man, they are so low maintenance, and they don't need attention.
Exactly.
They enjoy it. They definitely find enrichment in it. But you can leave your snake. I mean, you can leave a snake locked in its enclosure for its entire life, and it wouldn't necessarily become depressed per se. You know what I mean? But they are definitely sociable animals. That doesn't mean keep them locked away. That doesn't mean keep them.
Right, don't lock them. But, they like to look. They like to be sociable. We have a 4.5-foot corn snake named, like I said, named Zombie. He's been actually on this show.
Oh, sweet.
We brought him on here, and with Susie, actually had him.
I've got to meet him.
She loves him,
I've got him.
But like you said, the maintenance is so easy if you do it right.
Oh, geez,
yes. And you guys, if you come in there and you want a snake for your child or just for yourself, you guys teach them how to do it right.
Yes.
Then there's no more cost.
I'm almost annoying, when it comes to, like going step by step on how to do this the right way, because that's really that's kind of the point I'm trying to make when it comes to these snakes and how easy it is to take care of them is if you do it the right way, right?
Well, you're not selling them stuff they don't need. You're just selling them stuff that they can set up the right environment, so you don't have to do anything except feed the snake and enjoy the show. I mean, to enjoy the friendship. And it's like you said. Obviously, I can see you like snakes because you have a snake tattoo.
Oh, 100%.
And you got a bunch of snakes. You have a 5-month-old son, you said.
I do.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
And
Mr. Oliver.
Yeah. And the whole thing about it is your son is going to grow up doing what you're doing because your son is going to. Well, he's going to be.
If he's anything like me.
Yeah, he's going to be around snakes. He's going to be around snakes his whole entire life. He's going to be a natural.
I hope so. Yeah.
Then,
I know it.
Yeah, and all that stuff. But I mean, bottom line is, and because you're a dad, and he's going to want to do what his dad does. That's what kids do growing up.
Makes me happy. It puts a smile on my face just thinking about it.
Like with my son, I love football. And when he was like 1-2 years old, he would come in and watch football
the game
with me.
with
Have
you,
the
right?
football in his hand, up by the flat screen TV, watching our beloved Bears. But see, kids will want to do what their parents do, especially. The son will want to do what his dad does. The daughter will want to do what the mother does. You know?
Yeah.
And you know what? He's going to have an adventure in his life. He's going to know everything about every critter like my son does.
Yes.
He can identify every bug, every snake.
That is so cool.
Every critter, every animal.
Every kid needs some
Even
outside
dinosaurs.
time. Yes.
They love dinosaurs.
Oh, my God, yes.
And to me, a bearded dragon, a gecko, a lizard, a tortoise, and a snake, they're all like, in the dinosaur era. I mean,
they are very prehistoric, like type animals. Yes, there's been little to no change in thousands and thousands of years of evolution. They found their way and they kind of stuck to it, and they've been like this ever since.
Yeah, and you got a great boss, Maria.
She's an absolute blessing. Yes. Yes.
And she reached out to us, and so now we are a family and a team together.
Yes.
Just like Anderson Humane.
Yes. You guys have been nothing but seriously amazing to us.
Right.
Seriously.
And Downtown Jose says, great show, WRMN. Have a great day for shifters. And he's giving us applause. People are actually loving this right now.
Hey, I'm loving you guys.
Yeah. And we have a lot of listeners. Like I said, they're listening from all over the place on YouTube. We're on strictly YouTube right now. And just to pull anything up right now, folks, I'm looking out the window. It's still.
I'm seeing on the comments here. I see Brendan. My birthday is coming up on July 24th.
Yes.
That's coming up pretty soon. You should definitely give us a call if you're in the area. We can definitely set something up.
And Brendan, good morning, sir, by the way. Mm-hmm. Everybody say hi to Brendan. And also to Brendan, you live in South Elgin. And Critters is in South Elgin.
We're probably within a 10 or 15-minute drive. We open at 11 a.m. I will be there today. Happy to show any of these goobers
Brendan,
off.
have your mom take you to Critters on Randall Road. Look it up on their website. Or you can actually go right by the Super Target. They're by Brianna's breakfast.
Right there.
And lunch there. So if you go ahead and check that out, Brendan, you get to see what he's holding. And you get to see a lot of other.
And you get to hold them if you like.
Bearded dragons, geckos, and tortoises.
From time to time, we'll have a tortoise in for sure.
I think he'll like the tortoise, Brendan. But Brendan likes helicopters, and Brendan's actually out. He does a lot of things. I mean, he went to Disney World not too long ago.
Hey.
He was in Ohio. He just got back from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so he was checking all that out there too. So, Brendan, thanks for listening. Anybody else want to make any comments, do it on the YouTube, on the text line, 505-926-1410, or call in and ask Lupe any questions you want. And the bottom line is, I'm trying to figure out by the phone, line one is down. Give us a text or a YouTube comment if you can't make any phone calls. I'll check it out here, too, in a second. We're going to do a quick commercial break. And this show is brought to you today by Vasselli Law. You can reach out to Vasselli Law at jmvchicagolaw.com. That is jmvchicagolaw.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast.
We're sheep.
I don't know what's going on here. It's actually on a commercial bump. I'm going to stop this. Sorry, I got a problem. I'm going to stop that one, and I'm going to run this one. There we go.
5, 6.
And I take.
Now commercials are going on all over the place. Sorry. Anyhow, I guess we'll just take a break here. I mean, not take a break here until I figure out what's going on. But, make a comment. Go to Critters. I'm trying to get this on here. Hold on a second.
I take care of all the things.
I'll just leave this part out. All right, we'll be back after this.
But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available, because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Starting today, an air quality alert is in effect for the listening area. This morning, smoke with a high near 91 and a slight chance of showers. Later tonight, smoke continues with a low around 71. Currently, it's 77 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at bofa.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
After every herbicide pass, your crop stops growing and starts recovering. That's 7 to 14 lost growing days, and on 500 acres, up to $47,000 in lost yield. Relax RX compresses that recovery window so your crops get back to building yield. Every herbicide pass has a price. Relax RX lowers it. Visit bwfusion.com/stressless or call 515-554-3814.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Sorry about the dead air. I was too busy talking, and I had a run on commercials that just didn't work out for me. So I'm going to switch over here. Hey, we got Lupe back here from Critters here on WRMN Radio 1410 AM, downtown Elgin. I'm having so much fun in here with these guys. Here we go. I'm going to pull this up here. Right now we are at 75 degrees. Very smoky out there. Be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Air quality is bad. We're going up to a high of 90 now. Partly cloudy, partly sunny, partly smoky. Tomorrow, 90 degrees, but we got a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Saturday is going to be a high of 90. A high of 90, 64, sunny all day. Sunday, 82, partly cloudy and sunny. And Monday they're talking thunderstorms at a high of 83. So it looks like the Monday and Friday night we have to watch, folks. So let's be careful with that. Don't go outside of air quality. Kane County Fair has started yesterday. So grab the family. Check out the acts. Check out the venues. What day is rodeo day? What day is the demolition derby? Check into all of this because I will be there Saturday over by the bandstand. I will be the grandstand. I will actually be on the south side of the grandstand. So if you want to come over and say hi to me, feel free. I will be there. Don't know what I'm going to be wearing that day, but I will be there, Let's get back to Critters. Sure. Oh, what do you got? Xena back on you. Look at Xena. Yeah. Look at Xena right there.
She's got to get some camera time.
She got enough camera. Here, let me put this on you here. Whoops. Let me see. Oh, there we go. I'm going to put the camera strictly on you.
Oh, thank you.
And there is Xena, everybody. How long is Xena again?
Xena, she's hitting about, you know what, I haven't measured her to be really honest with you. If I'm going to guess right off the top of my head, she's hitting about 3 foot, 3.5 foot, maybe even 4 foot.
And how big will Xena get?
Xena, she's still pretty, she's 3 years old. She will get hopefully about 5 to 6 foot and just a little bit thicker than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still got some size to put on for sure. She's not quite breeding size yet. But I've got some really fun stuff actually planned out with this girl. As soon as she is up to that size, just a couple feedings away.
Yeah, exactly. So sorry, folks, you cannot call in for some reason. Our phone lines are down. Just found that out. All right.
Yes, please tap into the YouTube chat. Yeah.
Or to 505-926-1410 if you have any text messaging. Yes. And I will go over and look at that here real quickly. So our phone lines are definitely down, and we'll get this up. So far, nobody on it. I'll go back to live on YouTube. So where do you live? Do you live in Elgin, South Elgin?
It's funny. I live in Aurora, so it's a little bit of a drive. Yeah, it's about a 40-minute drive every day. Zero complaints about it. I love a good drive before work. Kind of helps clear my head. You know what I mean?
Nobody likes a good drive before work. Not a long one,
But yeah, staying there for the time being. Yeah.
So you go all the way from Aurora to South Elgin, and you're dedicated to your job.
Absolutely.
You're the manager of the store.
I do, yes. I manage the store, believe it or not, me, myself.
How old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Miss Maria, she's an absolute blessing to me. I don't know, she saw something in me that I probably honestly didn't see in myself at the time. And, she put a couple of eggs in that basket, and here we are today. Yeah, she's definitely one of my biggest supports.
And she's dedicated to making sure that these critters. Oh,
100%.
Dean is sticking his head back in there, and he wants Xena again. Dean is in love with Xena.
This is my,
hold on a second. I'll turn that up. Okay, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to talk to Xena?
Yeah, hey, Xena, say hi. Say hi, everybody. Oh, she's really something.
He's actually, you actually fell in love with this steak.
Yeah, I like this one here.
Now your fear is gone. Good thing I put those Valiums in your coffee so you're calm. You didn't know about it.
So, Lupe, really, what do you think? A tarantula for him?
A tarantula?
To get him acclimated to the spiders?
See, you know what? No,
I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't do tarantulas. They're okay from behind the glass. I'll throw a couple of crickets in there every once in a while. They're definitely for my other employees, for the most part.
Let me explain this to you, Lupe. Okay? I was sitting in the chair over there on the
Minding
other side
his
of
own business.
Minding my own business. And, we had a couple people already on the show. And I'm just sitting there minding my own business. And next thing I know, I looked down, and there was a spider right here. I freaked out. I yelled, "Spider!" I went flying back on the chair. I went down those
off the edge of the.
I went down those 2 stairs and in the chair, hit the wall, bounced off the wall.
Awful.
Everybody in here is laughing like, "What the heck is going on?" And I'm screaming, yelling, "Get rid of the spider!" And he landed on the table, and he was like, "Arr!" like that at me. And I saw him; he was doing it.
We did recover the spider. He was about the size of
a button.
A button.
I don't care if it's a button. I don't care if it's a tarantula. I don't care if it's 10 feet tall.
I swear, it takes one bad experience to ruin it all.
Well, it's not that. I got bit by a spider. Swelled up my neck like a grapefruit.
So that was just the cherry on top of that. You know what I mean? So it's, yeah. One bad experience, let alone 2 really bad experiences. I totally understand.
I screamed like a little girl. Trust me. And then just Monday, I go outside and smoke. And as I walk towards the door, on the wall, right there on the wall, was a big spider. And I was trying to go towards the to go out the door, but that spider had nothing to do with it. He was staring by the garden door, going like that at me. And I came running back here, yelling at Dean during a commercial break, "Get rid of the spider!" And I had this yardstick in my hand, and I'm like this,
man.
and then he had to go over there and take care of the spider for me, so I could get outside.
Spider?
Well, I got him out. I got him to the outside.
Yeah, he got him outside, but
I didn't want Dave to be upset.
And Mr. Smarty Pants over here, you should bring some treasures in. Maybe I got a friend that's afraid of spiders, and maybe we could get rid of his fear of
I'm trying
spiders.
to help you, Dave. So this is how you let them stay just around your neck. They like that better.
Yeah, you know what? I find that most of mine do prefer that, yeah.
If you say spiders one more time, Dean, I'm going to tell Zena to choke you.
No, don't let her.
Okay.
Sick 'em.
Then don't say that word. Yeah, sick 'em. Is that the word? Is that the cue word right there to choke them?
Look at her. She's really something.
Oh, Lord.
And you know, they do a little.
Oh, we do have a caller. Hey, we got a caller. Let's take this really quickly. Sorry. Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hi, David. How you doing? We only got about a minute or 2 left here.
To my hot dog. And then mustard, onions, relish sometimes, or a little bit pickle, but ketchup.
There you go. And what do you think about this show here today with all these critters in here? We have snakes in the studio. David.
So
what do you think about these snakes in the studio here?
What's that?
What do you think about these snakes in the studio right now?
Oh, I didn't see them.
What, you hear
I'm driving. I'm extra late. I'm sure they're adorable.
Oh, you'll have to
God's
check them
beautiful creation is just
When you get
beautiful.
home, go to YouTube side and watch this segment. It starts at 7:15, and we decided to keep it going on because Dean's afraid of snakes. Now he's in love with them. We got Lupe here who has a big old boa python or python on his neck right now. Dean has a python on his neck right now too.
Wow.
He's a python too?
Is that a python?
So you heard? Okay, so you heard? My phone cut out. You heard about the ketchup, right?
Yes, I heard about the ketchup.
Yeah, I don't understand why people don't have ketchup on hot dogs. That's their choice.
You know what? I think it's like definitely like a Chicago.
The people in Chicago get
it's
mad
definitely
about
a
it.
Portillo's thing, you know.
And I almost think if you do have ketchup on your hot dog, there like be a mental or tease you price to pay for it. And on the Malvin Law commercial, he puts ketchup on a hot dog. Then he jokes that, no, we do it the Chicago way, but no, ketchup is a must. Okay, have a good day.
Hey, you too. Thank you, David. Get to work.
Everybody.
Take your time. Be careful out there. Get to work, buddy. All right?
Yes, sir.
Breathe carefully, everybody. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Well, guess what? That's the end of our show. We got about a minute left, so this is the best time for me to tell you, go to the fair. Take care of the people out there. Be careful. Don't be out there as long as you have to. I mean, really.
Get over the critters. Check these pets
Get over to Critters in South Elgin. Look them up on their website. Help volunteer. Donate to Critters. Help out in any way because these snakes, they're not what you think they are. They're cuddly. They're fun.
Right.
Okay?
As for Lupe or Maria, they'll take good
birthday
care
parties inside or to your house. Help them out.
That's something we can anybody could rely on is great customer service here. We love our customers. We've got repeat customers. Most of our customers are, we know each other on a first name basis.
You need to buy feed. You need to buy equipment.
One-stop shop.
Go to Critters. We got the shirt. We got Critter shirts and all that stuff. So bottom line is, thank you, Lupe. Thank you, Maria, for coming on to the show today. I'm glad that this went off good. So get out there. Let's have some fun. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Friday. We got our question of the day. We have a lot of stuff. One Finger Johnny is coming back onto the show as a Friday usual. He's only got one finger.
Only one finger?
Yeah, he's got one finger on one hand.
I'm definitely tuning in for that.
Yeah, tune in to One Finger Johnny. That's why we call him One Finger Johnny and all that stuff. So,
yeah, we're not that creative.
Yeah. So, folks, as I say before I go at the end of this show, involvement matters. And kindness matters.
Community.
But most of all, you matter.
Everybody.
So until tomorrow, bye.